What's up, everybody? Uh, Today I'm gonna be doing something I haven't done in a long time. I'm gonna be doing a movie review. So, the movie I saw was Captain America Brave New World. And yeah, let's get into it. So, first impressions, I saw it. So, yeah, I saw Captain America Brave New World, uh, which is the fourth Captain America movie. I saw it in I think 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I saw it in the theaters with my 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 dad and my grandpa, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, my first impressions are I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I like it. Uh, the only thing, I guess, like, my first complaint was that they didn't they didn't use in the opening, they didn't use like the Marvel intro, like the the da 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 da, like that intro. Like whenever I see that, was the intro that was, I can't speak, the intro that was first introduced in Doctor Strange, the first movie. Like, I love that intro. Like, it always gets me excited when the new Marvel movie comes out. Like, hey, I'm watching a new Marvel movie. But uh yeah, they didn't use that here, and I really hope, something tells me that they've gotten rid of it. I wouldn't, but I really hope they don't. I mean, I hope it plays at least during the Thunderbolts movie. Maybe it doesn't have to play it during Fantastic Four First Steps, but I definitely think it should play in uh, Thunderbolts. Because if it doesn't, then I'm really gonna think that they truly have gotten rid of it, and it's really gonna make me sad. So yeah, I hope this isn't a permanent change. But if it is, make me really sad. But anyways, movie wise, um, it's interesting. I think it's also a it's interesting. It's interesting seeing what uh Sam Wilson could do, aka the Falcon. Well, formerly the Falcon. Now he's Captain America. Of course, there was a and of course I mean, I loved Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, the old Captain America. But of course, at the end of Avengers Endgame, this is spoilers, but he turned old, and he retired, and so he passed the shield on to Sam. And then, of course, there's a Disney Plus series called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, um, where he kind of builds into becoming Captain America, which he does, and it's cool. And in fact, I even have the day prior to me seeing it, I got a Captain Falcon America minifigure as a Valentine's Day gift, which I have right here. As you can see, I don't know if it's focusing enough. Focus. So out of focus. Come on, focus. Alright, it's not focusing, but you can kind of see it, right? Yeah. So this is the Lego Captain America, Captain Falcon America in it. It's cool. I like it a lot. Here's the back if you're interested. It even comes with a Red Wing. Red Wing's like his little drone that he talks to, which, fun fact, in the comics is an actual falcon bird. and not a drone, which is more interesting. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty awesome like a minifigure. The only problem is the only problem is it doesn't come with a shield. So that's too bad. So I guess I'm just gonna have to make my own custom one. But yeah. Anyways, back to the movie. The movie, yeah. I like the movie. I think the acting was pretty good. Uh, Story was okay. Even though it didn't really feel like a Captain America sequel or a sequel. I mean, it did feel like a sequel to Captain America, or at least Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but a lot of people complain that it's more of a like a sequel to other movies such as The Incredible Hulk and Eternals, because of course the giant celestial, we see more of that giant celestial that was left outside of the ocean, that was left emerging out of the ocean at the end of Eternals, which I thought was interesting though. But I thought it was interesting though because like it's where adamantium has been coming from, which is the same metal that Wolverine's claws are made out of, and then of course there's the main villain in it who I kind of want to leave a surprise, but we have seen him before in one other movie. I think you know who I'm talking about, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I think it was interesting, and then of course, then we have another one of my complaints was like but this one other villain, he's played by Giancarlo Esposito, and I thought he did a good job, but I feel like he didn't have that much to do. He was just kind of there, and he didn't really do much for his, because he didn't have much screen time anyways, but for his lack of screen time, he didn't do much there either. So yeah, but he was originally going to be played by, I think his name is Seth Volker, or I forget the actor's name, but there was another actor that was going to play, because these villains are part of the Serpent Society, I think it's called, but originally it was written as someone else, and another actor was gonna play the part, but then they just had to reshoot it for some reason, and he was replaced with Giancarlo Esposito. So yeah, and then of course, speaking of replacements, we also have Thaddeus Ross coming here, but who was in previous Marvel movies, from The Incredible Hulk up to Black Widow, but then he was played by William Hurt. Now, since William Hurt has died tragically, he has been recast with Harrison Ford, who I thought was pretty, which I like. I didn't mind him in it. I thought he was pretty, like, personally, I didn't mind him in it. I thought he was pretty good. I thought he did a pretty good job as Thaddeus Ross, but my grandfather who I went with, he said that he didn't like he didn't enjoy Harrison Ford in it, or like he didn't think he fit the part, and that he didn't do a good job. But yeah, I guess just some people have their own impressions on it. But yeah, I thought he did a good job in it personally. And of course, it was great to see him as Red Hulk, but Red Hulk is not in the movie as much as the trailer. But minor spoilers, Red Hulk is not in the trailer as much as the movie suggests. I honestly think it would have been better if they just kept this a surprise, and they because it's teased throughout the whole movie that he's gonna become Red Hulk, and he does eventually, but it's like later, and I think it would have been better personally if he would have what's the word, it would have been better if they didn't advertise it on the posters and in the trailers at all. They just kept it a surprise. Because, yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, that's basically it for my review. Overall, I enjoyed it. I will admit it's far from a perfect movie. It's definitely not flawless. And it's nowhere near as great as the original Captain America trilogy. I don't think... it's interesting seeing how Sam Wilson is different than Steve Rogers' Captain America, because, he doesn't take super soldier serum, but he just has technology as his strength. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. And I would think if I were rating this out of a 10, I think I give it a 7 or maybe 8.5 out of 10. Actually, maybe I think it was maybe give it a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. I think I would rate that. And yeah, that's it for my review. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you thought about the movie down below. And see you next time. Bye-bye. Peace.